orientation video, we discussed the 14-hour rule. This rule allows you to work a maximum of 14 hours before needing a 10-hour break. In this video, we're going to discuss an exception that exists to the 14-hour rule. This exception allows a driver to work up to 16 hours. It does not increase your available driving clock. You can still only drive a maximum of 11 hours using this exception. You don't need to have an ELD to use this exception. Local drivers can use it as well. You must fill out a logbook if you don't have an ELD in order to use it. For an ELD driver to use it, on E-Road, you simply turn on the tab that says 16-hour exception. It's important to note your ELD device will not tell you if you're eligible to use it. And there are certain requirements that you must meet before you can utilize it. First, on your 5 prior trips, you must have started and finished at the same place within 14 hours. Meaning if you start in Alsip at 4 a.m., well, you must be back in that parking spot in Alsip by 6 p.m. Essentially, the 5 prior trips you did must start and finish at the same place within 14 hours. If you had to do a sleeper berth split in prior trips, then you're not eligible for a 16-hour short-haul exception. If you took your truck somewhere other than your starting spot to finish the day, like your house, you're, again, not eligible to use it that week. Otherwise, you can use it once a week or every 34-hour restart. Once you turn it on, the caveat is you must be back in your parking spot where you started by the 16th hour. If something prevents that, or you simply extend your day and sleep somewhere else, you have a false logbook and a 14-hour violation. So, how can this be useful for you? Well, it should be used sparingly when your clock is running low on hours. It shouldn't be used to start a new move, but rather to help you get back to the parking lot on a day where things didn't quite go as planned. Maybe you were doing a yard pull from a ramp to end the day, and the ramp took forever because you required a flip. This would be an instance where you can get that extra hour or two on duty time to complete that pull, provided the 5 prior workdays started and finished within 14 hours at the same spot. If one of the days that you work, you use Safe Haven to get back to JAS because we were the closest reasonable place to get rest, then you cannot use that provision that week. Also, while you are legally allowed to work a 16-hour day, remember, if you become too tired to drive, you should not be driving the truck. At any point where you become too tired to work, whether it's hour 3 or hour 16, you want to stop the truck and stop driving and get proper rest before proceeding.